Everyone, I'm Kima. I work for the Veterans Assistance Commission of McHenry County, and today I'll be showing you how to access your military records from the National Archives. So to begin, we'll go over some things that you can request from the National Archives. You can request a DD-214. A DD-214 is the military separation document, or the equivalent. It is the key to obtaining benefits. The DD-214 was used for separations or retirements starting in 1950. Prior to that time, various forms were used, such as the War Department Adjutant General Office form, for example. The National Personnel Records Center refers to all of these by the generic term separation docs. This is an example of a discharge document prior to 1950. Here's a sample DD-214. The Member 4 copy is the original DD-214 provided to service members upon separation or discharge from the military. Typically, this is given along with a Member 1 copy, which is a shorter version of the Member 4 copy. The Member 4 copy is the one that agencies will want when they are determining benefit eligibility. Here are examples of a 1950s DD-214 and a 1966 DD-214. eVetRecs is what we use to request records online. It is the preferred method to submit a request to the National Personnel Records Center. Standard Form 180, which you can request by mail or fax, is the second choice. Important note, users are required to verify their identity through the third-party service ID.me when submitting new requests and retrieving electronic responses. These next few slides will go over requesting your records online. First, you will navigate to archives.gov and click on Veteran Service Records. Click on Request Service Records online, by mail, or by fax. There's also a video that you can click on that goes through the process as well. But to start your request online, you will want to click Start Request Online. Then you will want to click on Make a New Request. On the next screen, you will be prompted to sign in with your ID.me account. Choose what item applies to you or your request on the next few pages. If you choose Benefits in the fourth drop-down menu, this blue box will pop up. It shows you what you can request for specific benefits. And then this is just my Mickey Mouse example going through with the request online. I have entered the veteran's first name, last name, social security number, the veteran's date of birth, their place of birth, and their service information. This next page, you will choose if you want an undeleted copy or a deleted copy. The undeleted copy is the Member 4 copy that we mentioned earlier. This is the most complete version of the DD-214. It includes all sensitive information, including character of service, the reason for separation, reenlistment eligibility code, and separation code. It is used for official purposes such as VA benefits, government jobs, home loans, enlistment in another military branch. It is also often called the long form. The deleted copy is the number one copy or the shorter or redacted version. It has some sensitive information removed, such as the reason for discharge, the reenlistment code, and the character of service. This one is issued for personal records or where full disclosure isn't required. It is not accepted for official benefits or legal purposes. The next page is where you will put information of where you would like your response to be sent to. Make sure your email is correct, as this is where you will receive correspondence on how to access your records. On this slide, it shows you that you may need to upload a death certificate or provide an obituary link if you are requesting records as a surviving spouse or next of kin. On the last page before you submit, it will give you an opportunity to review all information that you have entered. Make sure all information is correct before submitting the request. The last page will send you to a confirmation page. You will want to write down your service request number for your records. So these next few slides will go over requesting your records by mail or fax. So the form that you will use to request your records by mail or fax is called the SF-180, or the Standard Form 180. Here is a copy of a blank Standard Form 180. These next few slides will be split up into sections for the SF-180. So we have entered, using our Mickey Mouse example, we have entered our veteran's name, his date of birth, place of birth, which military component he was a part of, if he was an officer or enlisted. And then on the bottom of the sheet, we list his past duty station if we know. Mickey Mouse is not deceased, so we've checked no. He did not retire from military service, and he has not yet filed a claim for the VA. He is requesting his records in order to file a claim with the VA. The next section goes over which items you are requesting. He is requesting his DD-214, and then he's entered his date of separation. And then on number 2, the purpose of why he is requesting his DD-14 is for benefits. And for the explanation, he is working with the Veterans Assistance Commission on a disability claim. This next section will tell the archives where to send your request. If you are the surviving spouse or next of kin, make sure to check the box that says, I am the deceased veteran's next of kin. It says to refer to item 2A on the instruction sheet. And item 2A just states that you should make sure that you are including a copy of the veteran's death certificate, a newspaper article for the obituary or a death notice, or a coroner's report. Mailing SF-180s becomes a little tricky. So as always, if you need any assistance with doing this, the Veterans Assistance Commission is always happy to help assist. Sorry. You will want to locate the mailing instructions, which is page 2 of the SF-180. Page 2 of the form includes a chart titled Location of Military Records. This chart helps determine where to mail your request based on your branch of service, dates of service, and the type of record requested. You will want to match the criteria. Find the row that matches the branch and service dates of the veteran. It will point you to the correct address code. Refer to the corresponding address. Just below the chart is a list of mailing addresses by number. Once you have the address code from the chart, go to that number in the list and copy the full address. That is where you will send the form. Using our Mickey Mouse example, we will figure out where to send the form. Mickey Mouse served in the Navy. He was discharged between January 1st, 1886 and January 1st, 1994, and was enlisted, so he has to send his request to number 14. Retrieving your records. Sometime after submitting your request, you should receive an email stating that your records are ready for retrieval. You will want to navigate back to the eVetRecs page and click on Retrieve Response. You will want to put in the digital delivery ID number that was included in the email that eVetRecs sent, and also include the veteran's first name. Your records will show as a file you can click on and download under Records or Forms. You may need to input the password found in the email from NARA to access your records.